Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to share Zoom recording on WhatsApp using AI Sensei. So let's suppose I am running an online training institute and I am conducting many webinars with the help of Zoom. Now I want to send the recording of all these webinars to my students with the help of AI Sensei, and as I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Zoom and AI Sensei. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Zoom where this new recording will be completed, and then in my action application I am going to take AI Sensei with the help of which I am going to send the downloadable URL and the message. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen.
In this video, we are going to learn how to share Zoom recording on WhatsApp using AI Sensei with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, but if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to share Zoom recording on WhatsApp using AI Sensei. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this WhatsApp automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to share my Zoom recording on WhatsApp, which means whenever a Zoom recording will be completed, it will be automatically shared on WhatsApp, which means whenever a Zoom recording will be completed, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever a Zoom recording is completed and then action says do this, then share that recording on WhatsApp. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Zoom. And now I need to select my trigger event, which is configure webhook. Now I have to click on this connect, and then I have to click on this add new connection. Now reading this help desk given below, I will make this connection and I have to enter the token. So following this help desk, I am going to open my Zoom account, and then I have to go to this admin, and then if I scroll down, I can see this advanced option under admin. So here I will open this, and then I have to click on this app marketplace. Now this app marketplace has appeared in front of me, where on the top right I can see this develop option, from where I am going to click on this build app, and over here I have to click on this general app and then click on this create. So from over here left top right corner, you can rename this application. So here I am going to write Pabbly test 2, and then if I scroll down under auth information, I can see this auth redirect URL. So I have to enter the URL. So this is the same URL that we have to enter, https:/connect.pabbly.com/callback URL, and over here in this next field it has been automatically been added, and then after adding this I have to click on this continue. So from over here I am be provided with the secret token. So I am going to copy this secret token and then paste that over here in this token field, and then click on this save. So here Zoom is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I am provided with this webhook URL, this unique webhook URL, which I'll be needing to build my application. Now I'll go back to app marketplace again, and then under this general feature I can see this event subscription, and now I'm going to turn on this button and I have to add the event. So I'm going to click on this add new event subscription, and then I have to give the subscription name. So let's say I'm going to write Pabbly Test 2, and then I have to click on this Add Events. So now I'm going to click on this recording, and as soon as this recording has been completed, here I have to select this option as all recordings have completed and then click on this Done. Now after adding this event, I have to add the endpoint URL. So this is the same URL which I am provided over here in this webhook URL. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste this webhook URL over here in this endpoint field. Now after adding this webhook URL, I am going to click on the save, and here I have successfully added this webhook URL, and then I have to click on this continue. Now I do not have to select any of these options, and then I will click on this continue, 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 and here I have set up this app. Now if I scroll down, I can see this add app now. I will click on this and then grant away the permission, and here this app has been added. Now I can see the remove app option. This means this app has been added successfully, and now I have to go to my Pabbly Connect and then click on the save and send test request. So over here I can see this waiting for the response. Once you have clicked over save and send test request button, then do a test submission in that application in order to capture the response here. Now in order to capture the response, I have to record a meeting, and as soon as that meeting will be over, I will receive the entire response and the information here in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So now let's open my Zoom, and over here in this meeting section, here is my meeting by the name Online Training and Learning. So I'm going to start this meeting, and then I have to click on this launch meeting.
This meeting is being recorded.
Now as this meeting is being recorded, I am going to record something. Welcome to Pabbly Connect. As everyone knows that Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software. Here I have recorded a dummy meeting, and now I am going to click on this end. So I am going to click on this end meeting for all, and here I have successfully done this meeting. Now this recording should be added in my Zoom account. So let's open my Zoom account, and over here I can see on the left hand side recordings and transcripts. So I will open this, and here this meeting is in processing. So as soon as this will be finished, I will receive the response in my Pabbly Connect. So let's wait for this. Now this process is completed, and now let's open my Pabbly Connect. And over here I can see that I have received the response successfully. The topic was online training and learning. Then I have also received the other details with the download URL of this recording. So this means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Zoom, it is successful, and now whenever my meeting will be recorded and completed, I will start receiving the response in my Pabbly Connect. Now moving on to the next step, I have to get the list of all the members that have joined the meeting. So let's open my Zoom again. So this was my meeting, Online Training and Learning, and when I open this, I can see the registration. So if I open this and click on this view on the right hand side, I can see new user and the demo user were the registrants. So if I open this, I can see all the details of this new user, and over here I can see the demo user details. So now I have to get the list of all these registrants, and for that I have to use one more action step where I am going to select my action application as Zoom again, and then in the action event I have to select this list meeting registrants. Now I have to click on this connect. So now I have to click on this add new connection, and as I have already an existing connection, I am going to click on this connect with Zoom. So now Zoom is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter the meeting ID and the registrant status. So the registrant status is approved, and then I have to enter the meeting IDs. So I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So now over here in this Zoom, in this trigger step, I have received the response from my Zoom, and when I click on the Zoom, I can see all the responses that I've captured from there. So in this meeting ID, I have to map the payload object ID. So this is the ID that I have to enter and map in my meeting ID. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter this meeting ID, this will become static, and every time a new recording will be completed, this result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this method mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I have to perform one more very important step, which is I have to turn off this simple response button off, and then I have to click on the save and send test request. So here I have received the response, and I have also received the details of the registrants in this response. Here I can see there was a new user registrant, and then demo user was also there. Now I have received the response in a very complex way, and I want to receive the individual values of all these so that I can map in my further action steps. So here I am going to use one more action step, which is a feature by Pabbly, which is iterator. And then in my action event, I am going to select this process array and then click on this connect that I am going to map in this field. Now with the help of this step, I am going to receive the individual values and then click on this save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response. The first name was new, last name was user, and the email address of that user was new@pabblytudes.com. Now over here I have also received the phone number. So this is a custom field that I have added. So to get this, let's open my Zoom. Here in this registrations itself, I have to click on this edit, and when I go to this questions, I have added this custom field mobile number. If you want to add such custom fields, you can enter according to your choice and preference. And now I have to format this because I have received the response in this format, and for this I am going to use one more action step, which is a feature by Pabbly text formatter. And then I have to click on this action event where I am going to select this as basic formatting and then click on this connect. Now I have to enter the string. So here I have received the response from iterator, which was this one, and then I have to enter the transform. So over here I can see this extract phone number. So I'm going to click on this and then click on the save and send test request. So here I have received the response and I have also received my phone number. Now I can map this value. Now that I have received all the response, I want to send WhatsApp message to this registrant. For that I have to add one more action step, and I am going to search for my application, which is WhatsApp by AI Sensei, with the help of which I am going to send WhatsApp message, and then in my action event I am going to take this send template message. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then to make this connection we have to enter the API key. So to enter this, let's open my AI Sensei account. So this is my AI Sensei account, and on the left hand side where I can see all the options, here I will click on this manage, and on the left hand side itself I can see this API key. So I'm going to copy this API key and then paste that over here in this field, and then simply click on this save. So WhatsApp by AI Sensei is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details. So the first one is campaign name, and to enter this, let me take you to my AI Sensei account. So on the left hand side I can see this option manage. I will open this again, and then I have to click on this all, where I can see all the templates that I have created. Now if you want to create a new template, you simply have to click on this new, from where you have to select the template category, and then you have to give the name to this template, after which you have to select the type and then draft the message in a format that you want to send to the students, and then you have to select the language, after which you simply have to click on the submit, and then you will be able to create a new template. Now as I've already created a template, over here you can see Zoom training. So let's open this, and here I have created a template. Hello, here is the download link of the webinar with the password download link. I have provided a download link and then the password. So these are the custom variables which will keep changing whenever a new recording will be done, and it will be replaced with the link of the new recording and the new password. Hope it helps. Thanks, regards. So now I have created this template, and I have to create a campaign for this same template, Zoom training webinar. So I'll go on this campaigns option on the left hand side, and to create a new template I have to click on this launch, and then I have to click on this API campaign. So the template was Zoom training webinar, and then I have to name this campaign. So I want to name the campaign same as that of my template. So I'm going to copy that over here and then click on this set live. So over here this campaign is live, and here you can see that this is the same template that we have just seen. Now I simply have to copy this name of the campaign and then paste that over here. Now I have to enter the phone number. So I'm not going to enter this phone number manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So I have received my mobile number response in this text formatter where I have extracted the phone number, and I will enter this as the phone number. Now I have to enter the username. So I have received the name of the user in this iterator, and the name of the user was new user, and I will put space between these two. And then source tags are not required field, so I am going to skip this, and then I have to enter the template parameter. Now as you can see in this template, I have two custom variables, so I have to enter two template parameters. And reading this help desk, I can see enter the parameter values to be filled in a template message here. The parameters value should be comma separated, example this. So over here I have to enter the download link and then the password. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and if I click on this, I can see that I have received the response in my Zoom trigger step. And when I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. So I need to enter my download link, and I have also received the response for that. So I have to search for that URL, which is this one, payload object share URL. So this is that link. Now I will put comma and then space, and then I have to enter the password, as my next custom variable was the password. So I will put comma, space, and then map the password that I have received in my response. So password is this one. Now as attributes, file name and URL are not required fields, so for now I am going to skip this, and we have to make sure that we completely map the values in these fields instead of entering it. Now for now, as this is a dummy phone number, I am going to remove this phone number and enter my phone number so that I can show you the WhatsApp message that I will receive on my number. And after entering my phone number, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. So here I can see that I have received the response, and this is a positive response. Now let's open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received the message there or not. So here I have received the message successfully, and this is the same template that we have created. Hello, here is the download link of the webinar with the password. I have received the download link and then the password. Hope it helps. Thanks. Regards. Now we need to open this. So let's open this. And here I can see that I have received the same exact recording that we have done.
As everyone knows that Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software.
So this shows that we have successfully shared the recording on WhatsApp using AI Sensei. Now to summarize, we took Zoom as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We created an app and entered the webhook URL, after which we done the recording and completed that recording. After that, we received the response here in Pabbly Connect. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to get the list of the registrants who have attended this meeting. After adding Zoom as my action application, I received the response of all the registrants who were there in the meeting in this format, and I have to get the individual values. So I took iterator as my next action step, where I mapped the value that I have received from my previous response and then received the individual value. Now after getting this, I took text formatter because I wanted to separate the phone number from the text that I have received in my previous action step. So here I have received the response, and then with the help of this, I was able to map this phone number in my AI Sensei action step. So finally, I took WhatsApp by AI Sensei as my action application, where I entered the campaign name. Then I entered the phone number, and then I entered the username as this is a required field, and then I entered the template parameter. So as I had two custom variables, I took the recording URL and then I took the password and separated them with the comma. Then simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this message being sent to my WhatsApp. So we have successfully created automation between Zoom and WhatsApp by AI Sensei with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.